In this video, I'm going to talk about the IP address subnetting, but before starting the conversation about the subnetting, let me to give you some examples about the subnet mask. You know that we learned about the subnet mask in the previous video, but in this video, I'm going to give you one example about the subnet mask and different types of, for example, presentation of the subnet mask. This is our example. Look at this example. In this example, we have a table. I am going to talk about this table. This table is about the subnet mask. This is a practice. This is an example. What is the prefix? What is the binary mask? What is the decimal? Okay, let me first talking about the subnet mask. After that, I will give you some explanation about the different types of presentation of the subnet mask. Look at here. You know that we are using subnet mask for identifying the network part and also the host part of the IP address, one IP address in classless view. Okay, you know it. For example, when we are configuring 192.168.1.1 with the subnet mask of 255.255.0.0, this means that, you know that in previous video you learned about it, that here we have two first octet as the network octet. This is the network octet. Again, this is the network octet, and after that we have two host octet. Okay, you learned about it. And also this is the dotted decimal notation of the for example subnet mask. We call it decimal notation. Okay, this is the decimal notation of subnet mask. You know that we can use this presentation, this notation 192.168.1.1/16, and this is the other method of presentation of the subnet mask. You know that we call it CIDR, or classless interdomain routing, but this is the prefix. Okay, this is the prefix maybe, or prefix length. We call it prefix. Okay, this is prefix, and after that this is the prefix length. Prefix length means the network length. Okay, here the prefix length is /16, other method of presentation of the network part of one IP address. Or maybe in some cases you experience the binary version. You know that binary version is the base of the set subnet mask, but in most cases we are using decimal. For example, for this subnet mask, the binary version, binary presentation is 8.1. Okay, 8.1, again 8 ones, and finally we have totally 16 ones, again 8.0. After that 8.0. You can present the subnet mask with one of these three methods: decimal, and then prefix length or prefix, and or CIDR, and after that the binary. Okay, this means that one of the ability one network administrator needs to has is the converting different types of subnet mask to each other. Okay, let me to doing one practice about the different methods of presentation of the subnet mask. Look at here. Here we have a table with three fields: prefix, binary mask, and then decimal. Okay, as you can see here, now we have only binary mask. We need to complete the prefix and also decimal. Let me to solve this problem. Look at here. Here in the binary mask, as you can see here, we have totally 20 ones, and this means that the subnet mask is we can write the subnet mask with the prefix of /20. Okay, you know about it. Look at here, 8 plus 8 plus 4 equal to the 20, and this means that the prefix is /20. Look at here. Here we have 16 ones, and here we have /16. And also in decimal we can write 255. Again, look at here. Here we have 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16. Okay, the 128, let me write here. Look at here, 128. After that plus 64 plus 32 plus 16. That's it. The result is 240. Okay, 192 plus 32 equal to the 224 plus 16 equal to the 240. Because of that, you can write 255, 255, 240, then 0. This is the decimal value of this subnet mask. Okay. This is the first example. In the first example, as you saw, we had the binary version, and we can, for example, write the prefix version of the subnet mask and also decimal version of the subnet mask. This is only one practice. Let me to do the second example. In the second example, we have the prefix. Okay, the prefix is /26. This means that we have 26 bits of networks. Because of that, in subnet mask, we need to use 26 bits of one. Why? Because you know that each one is representing the one network bit in the IP address. Look at here. This is the 24 bits of the one. Again, we have 1, 1. Now we have 26 bits of the networks. After that, here we have 6, 0. This is the binary presentation. After that, in decimal, we can write 255, 255, 255, and then 192. Why? Look at here. This is 255. This is 255, this is 255, and this is 192. In the second example, okay, we had prefix, and we create binary mask and also decimal. In the first example, we had binary, okay? And after that, let me to do the next example. In the next example, we have decimal value, okay? This is another example, decimal value. And in decimal value, if you want, you can write this, for example, binary here. Again, here we have 8, 1. Let me to write here, 8, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's it. Again, here we have 255. Let me to write another 8-bit one, and after that, again another 8-bit one, and finally in the last octet, octet 4, we have 248. This is 128, this is 192, this is 224, this is 240, and this is 248. That's it. 0, 0, 0. Okay, as you can see here, we have 8, 16, 24, and then 29 bits one. Because of that, this is /29. So easy. Maybe in the first times that you are using this practice, in some cases you need to think more than me. Okay, it's okay. You can stop the video, you can think, you can practice. After that, after some example, you will be a master in the converting different versions of the subnet mask to each other. But it is so necessary to being fast in converting the, for example, subnet mask in prefix version to decimal version. Okay. After that, we have in the fourth example, the prefix version. This here we have the prefix. Again, /19, we need to use 19 1. This is 8 1, this is 16 bits 1, and after that 1, 2, 3. Now we have 19 bits of 1. Let me to fill other parts with 0. Okay, this is the binary mask, and if you want, you can write 255.255, then 224.0. Look at here. 128 plus 64 plus 32 equal to the 224. And you know that here we had prefix version, okay? And also we created and we, for example, now we wrote the binary mask and also decimal. Here in the fifth example, we have the binary mask. Let me to write first decimal. 255, then 224, 0, 0. Look at here. This is the binary mask. And here we have 224, then here 0, and in the octet 4 again 0. This is equal to / as you can see, 11. Why? Because we have 11, 1. This means that 11 bits of the IP address are the network bits. And here we had the, for example, again the prefix. And the last example, in the last example, we have the, for example, decimal value, decimal. Let me to complete the table here. As you can see, we can write this value. Look at here. We have 81 first, because here in decimal we have 255. Let me to write 1 2 3 4 5